Good morning and welcome or welcome back to you. My name is Sam and this is By Hook or By Needles. Today I am going to show you this knitted stitch. It is called the Ridged Rib. It is a multiple of 2 plus 1 and 4 row repeat. So I cast on 19 stitches. Now when I pick out stitches, I just go through all my stitch books and that sort of thing, and I have a look for stitches that I haven't done before. And when I came across this one, I thought, this does look very similar to one I have done before. So I went and I grabbed all my samples, which I keep in, plastic bags, in another plastic bag, all my samples, and I found this one. And it is very similar. Now this one's called the Interrupted Rib, whereas this one's called the Ridged Rib. Now whereas this one is reversible, okay, you've got rows of pearl ridges. This one is not reversible. It can be reversible in the sense that it's attractive on both sides, but it's not actually technically reversible in the sense that it's not exactly the same style. So if you're looking at this stitch thinking, we've done this before, sort of, maybe, almost, but not quite. It's a 4 row repeat. I think I said cast on 19 stitches because it's a multiple of 2 plus 1. Let's get started. The first 2 rows, very, very easy. It is knitting both. So we're just going to knit row 1 and row 2. Now, once again, it is one of those stitches called a rib stitch, but a rib pattern, but I don't class it as a rib because when I think of ribbing, I think of cuff ribbings, a cuff pattern or a pattern for a collar or the bottom of a garment, the ribbing that actually contracts and expands and gives you a bit of elasticity for your sleeves and that sort of thing. I don't think of a flat piece of work. I'm going to have to look up and see what the word rib or ribbing actually means. It might just mean alternating between knit and purl stitches. I don't know. It might mean something as simple as that. So the first row is rib. The first row is knit. The second row is also knit. And that makes life a little bit easier, I think. And it's such, once again, a simple, easy, different pattern. It offers texture. It is reversible. So it's a sort of stitch that it's a sort of stitch you can do when you're just watching TV and not sort of really thinking very much. Although having said that, I have had to restart this video a few times. But that's mainly because I've had issues with cats today. Cats are vying for my attention, and they're taking in turns to sit, over my left shoulder on the back of my chair and groom themselves. So if you hear licking or slurping, that's my cat cleaning its fur. He's cleaning his towel at the moment, yeah? Oh, and now you've given up because I'm looking at you. You might go to sleep. Okay, he's gonna. I think they're cold. One of them tried to go to bed earlier and climbs underneath my doona, and then he lifts it up and boof, boof, boof. And he was there for a little while. I think he was a bit cold. Anyway, that's a change of subject. Let's get back to the pattern. So here we are. This is the first different row. So we've done 2 rows of knitting, and now we are going to purl 1. And the repeat is knit 1, purl 1. So this is where we sort of get the rib name, because it is knit 1, purl 1, like a cuff ribbing might be. So yeah, so it's just purl 1, knit 1. And I really enjoy showing you these really simple stitches or simple patterns, because I believe that if you find knitting boring or find it all very much the same, these sorts of stitches really sort of make you think outside the box, in the sense that it's just knit and purl, but it's just in a different row count or a different order, and that sort of thing. So yeah, and the last stitch will be a purl for this row. And row 4, our last row of our repeat, is also a rib. Instead of starting with a purl one, we're going to start with a knit one. So we're literally just knitting the knit stitches and purling the purl stitches for row 4, just to keep it in the same pattern, which will give us the rib part in between the purl bumps. So we're going to start with a knit one, then we purl one and knit one, and that's our repeat. So we knit one and purl one all the way to the end. And we are in the month of December, I think. And so I'd like to make everyone aware that on the 24th of December, Christmas Eve, I have a video that I'm putting up of a Christmas crafters poem that I have written in a format that will sound and seem very familiar. So I hope you join me for that. Yeah. Okay, so that's the whole repeat. How easy is that? So now we're back to the beginning, where we need to knit 2 rows, our first and second. So the first and second row, we just knit them all. The third row, we start with purl one, we knit one, purl one. And finally, the fourth row, we knit the knit stitches and purl the purl stitches. So we knit one, purl one. And that is it. And then we go back to knitting 2 rows. It is that simple. But I think you will agree, it does look different. It's pretty. And I like the fact, once again, that it is reversible. I try and do as many reversible stitches as I can, because I know that they're really things that people look for when they're picking stitches. They want something reversible because they want to do it in a scarf, or they want to do it in a blanket, but they want the blanket to be reversible. Some blankets, can't be reversible, or they can. I mean, I was going to say mosaic blankets. You can do mosaic blankets so that they are reversible, but the colors are then flipped usually too. I just like the actual traditional fully reversible patterns like these ones. They are very, very versatile. Okay, well, that is it. Please remember to watch on Christmas Eve. I hope you'll make you smile. Until then, please give me a thumbie and subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss my Christmas poem. And I will say, till next time, take care and bye for now.
Hi, my name is Joey, and my mummy wants to know why you haven't subscribed yet. Come on, hit that button. Thank you. Bye.